Join the church, and we thought that when we joined the church, everything was going to be okay. Come on. When we joined the church, we just joined the church because somebody told us that if we go to church, that God is going to be an ATM machine. All we got to do is walk in the church and pay our tithes, and God is going to double our things, you know. So some people come to church and they want to use the church as ATM machine. Right. But that's not the way God works. Amen. Come on. That's not the way God works. Sometimes when we're on the back of this bike and we're working and God is going and you're screaming, I don't know where I'm going. And that day gets hard and your night seems to get longer and the clouds become darker. You still got to keep pedaling because God said in 23rd Psalms, yea, though you walk through the valley of shadow of death, you shall fear no evil because I am with you. So if God is pedaling, if God's guiding the bike, all we got to do is keep pedaling. Yes. All we got to do is keep our feet on the pedals and keep pushing. Yeah, the darkness night. Yeah, it's a hard night. And when that hard night comes, it's not just a headache night. Come on. It's not just a headache night. That night turns into 12 hours. Yeah. That night turns into a week. That night turns into a month. For some people, that night turns into a hospital bed. For some people, that night turns into court. For some people, that night turns into a whole bunch of stuff that we absolutely have no control over. But the God that we serve is the one. Come on, come on. The God that we serve is the one that's guiding the bike. Amen. All right now. It doesn't matter how hard it gets. It doesn't matter how tough it is. Yeah. It doesn't matter what the doctor said. Yeah. Forget what the doctor said. What the doctor Jesus said. You listen to what God has to say. Just pedal. All you got to do is just keep pedaling. God is going to get you through it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how steep it is. He's still going to get us through it. The Spirit of Christ, we just got to lift up a pedal. Yeah. What is a pedal? A prayer. Come on now. Come on. A prayer. Just pray. Just fast. Just get yourself out of the way and trust the God that we serve. Amen. I'm going to tell one of those Baptist things here for a second. I want to be out of your way in a minute. You know that's what pastors say, but you know they're trying. They're trying. Jeremiah 29:11 says this. For I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. On a tandem bike, you cannot change places with God. So many times we want to get on the front. Right. And we want God on the back. You see, no, God, no. I don't know where you're going. You know, I'm in charge of me. I'm in charge of me. But every time you're in charge of you, you always go to the wrong place. Right. You always end up in the wrong place. That's right. Nothing changes because you're doing it on your own. Because you're not pedaling. Because now if you change places with God, God is in the back. He just riding. He's going to say, go ahead, do what you want to do. I will be there. I will be there to pull you out. I know you're going to drive us in a hole. I know you're going to drive us into something. I know you're going to take us somewhere that God doesn't want, that I don't want you to be. But go ahead, drive. Go ahead, drive. Go ahead, pedal while you're driving. There's two pedals. I'll pick mine up, you drive. And the thing is that we end up crying. We end up in depression.
Right, come on.
We end up, nothing changes. We still broke. We still don't know if God is real or not because we haven't trusted Him. Because we got on the front and God is supposed to be in the front and we're supposed to be on the back and God is supposed to be taking us wherever we're supposed to be going. But we don't want to. We just stop pedaling. Oh no, God, let me off here. Let me off here. I don't like this ride. I don't like the ride. Let me off. Listen to me. Don't get off. When Peter was on that boat, he thought it was a safe place to be. But when God said, come to me, Peter, he had to step off that boat.
Come on, come on, come on.
We got to step off the boat.
All right now.
It is safer off the boat. It is safer on the boat. It is safer in God's care. It's safer. We have to stop trusting ourselves.
Yeah.
We've got to stop trusting ourselves. The only thing that we should trust is that God is real. And so many of us have been affected by the world because the world mocks God. So now, because the world mocks God, they're getting into our head, and the Bible said, be not entertained by the things of the world, because if we're entertained by the things of the world, they're going to pull us out of God's will. Woo! They're going to pull us out of God's will. If you listen to what they say, if you listen to what the world says, you're going to doubt the God that you serve. You're going to stop peddling. As a matter of fact, you're going to get off the bike.
Amen.
You're going to get off.
Wow. You're right about it.
Come on, give God a hand for it.
Wow.
Woo. I don't know how God, I don't know how some people end up on the front of the bike. I don't know how they got in the front of the bike.
All right, come on now.
They end up on the front of the bike, and then, they want to stare at it.
Well,
And we just keep running God in the holes. And God said, I won't forgive you anyway. I won't give it to you. You're gonna ruin it. Some of us, if God gives us a little blessing, we want to pedal the bike real fast then.
yeah. Come on now, come on, come on.
Yeah, we want to pedal the bike to Las Vegas now. We want to pedal the bike down to the bar. We want to pedal the bike wherever. God is completely off the bike now because we got a little blessing. But see, God is trying to test you to see if you're going to be a good steward over his little things. And if you're a good steward over his little things, like he said, if we are a good steward over the little things, then God can trust us with more. Not because he wants you to be big and run around with your flashy diamonds and do all this other stuff, but he wants to get the glory. He wants the world to know that he will take the foolish things of the world and use them to confound the wise.
Wow. Amen, amen, amen.
Yeah, come on, man.
Fine.
All we got to do is just pedal. Sometimes you want to get off the bike because your family not there.
Oh, he's old. Come on.
Sometimes you want to get off the bike because somebody cut you off in traffic.
Okay, right.
Sometimes you want to get off the bike because your bank account is insufficient funds. Sometimes you want to get off the bike because everything's not going the way you want to go. So you said, you know what? I'm going to go back to the way I used to do things. Don't go back to the way you used to do things, because the Bible says that once God delivers you from something and you go back to it, you're going to have 7 times the amount of happiness that you walked away from. He said it's like a man, it's like a dog going back to his vomit.
It's in the book.
It's like a dog going back to his vomit. So why do you want to jump off the bike? Because it's easier? Why? Because you got a flat tire? God gonna fix that too. God gonna fix everything. All we gotta do is pedal. All we gotta do is keep our head. What's when the fire said, keep your head to the sky? Keep your head to the sky. But don't only just look to the sky. Sometimes we gotta break down on our knees. Sometimes we gotta bust our knees. It's not back in the old days. People used to get on their knees, they used to pray, man. They had these old wooden floors, and you would see just knee marks all over the floor. Because they were on their knees, you would see them. But nowadays, everybody would pray like this. I can't mess up my shoes. Come on now. No, Lord. Sometimes trying to get people to get on their knees, it's like trying to get people with a weave to jump in the pool. Sometimes it's like that. Oh no, I ain't messing with my Oh no, I ain't messing with my shoes. Oh no, I'm not jumping in the pool. Got a pool for 30 years and never been in that pool one time. Never been in that pool one time because you want to mess up your hair. Let me tell you something. We got to just keep pedaling.
Amen.
No matter how tough it is,
Amen.
no matter how rough it is, we got to keep stroking, baby. We got to keep stroking. And God is up there, you know, he's not going to be like Mick Lee, because Mick Lee, he was, you know, he had a lot of peanut butter, right? And this kid is on his holiday, and back in those days, the handlebars were way out here, right? And he's like, whoa, right? And I'm sitting back there, I'm about like, I don't know, about 8, 9, 10 years old, something like that. And he's flying, and I can't see around him. And I'm back there just screaming. I'm just screaming, stop! Stop! Stop, right? Because I don't know where I'm going.
Amen.
Sometimes we're the same way.
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
We're screaming,
Amen.
stop!
Yeah.
Stop, God, stop, stop. I don't know where we're headed. Stop, I can't do this. God says, I will never place on you more than you can handle. No more than you can handle. But listen, in order for us to handle it, number one, we got to pedal. In order for us to handle it, we got to get on our knees sometimes. And in order for us to handle it, we got to put that spoon down sometimes.
Amen.
Okay.
That's another story.
Don't get him started.
We got to put the spoon down. You got to put that fork down sometimes.
Yes.
You gotta walk away. You gotta walk away. You gotta know. What did he say? You gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him. Know when to walk away and know when to run. Sometimes we gotta know when to run. Really, really fast. Those people that's trying to hold on to us. Have you ever seen a bike that has a trailer behind it and they got a dog or something in it? Sometimes Christians are like that. God is just pedaling and we stop pedaling and we got something hanging on behind us back there. Just making the way rougher for us. We got to know how to cut things loose. It's holding us back.
Yes.
How to cut things loose is holding us back.
Yes.
If you're not receiving your blessings, if somebody's gonna hold you back from your blessings, if somebody's gonna be jealous of you because of your blessing, and somebody, they don't know what you've been through, they haven't looked at your knees. They haven't looked at your knees. They haven't seen the holes in your knees. When you spend time on your floor and they're standing up there in a brand new suit trying to get your blessings and mad with you because God is blessing you because of your faithfulness.
Wow. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah. Come on now. Preach on.
Amen.
Your faithfulness.
God